I suppose the first thing to do is define Babalao. No. No! A Babalao is a high priest of one of the religions of the Yoruba people in West Africa. Since the episode involves things like curses and voodoo, of course we have to be in New Orleans. And of course, nobody ever goes to New Orleans unless it's Mardi Gras season. I'm grateful that the last time we went there, we were too late for it. Those guys are probably throwing candy. Later during the night parade, things can get a little more adult. There's a tradition about getting strings of beads for showing your boobs to the crowd that I've never fully understood. I just know I have zero interest. And no, it's not because of my age. When I was in my prime, I had just as much lack of interest. To put it bluntly, you've seen one pair of nipples, you've seen them all.
I had no one else to turn to. The curse would change him. Please, Babalao, just make him stop. Don't hurt him or nothing.
Silence. Did he, Denise? Yet, you say he takes advantage. You're his servant, Denise. Does it make you a slave to his every desire?
That's not hard to suss out. Why hasn't she gone to the police? She probably has. Without some kind of evidence, they can't do anything. Plus, folks like Denise who live in this culture have a hard time trusting the police, or anybody outside their world.
Indeed. That is why you come to me, the Babalao, because I have the magical powers. I have the gris-gris, and only I can drive away the evil in his heart.
He has her write the man's name several times, then he takes the paper and does a bunch of mumbo-jumbo by the fire. How do I know it's mumbo-jumbo? Stay tuned.
You will call me, Denise, the moment before your next rendezvous with Mr. Defying. And with this mojo, the Babalao will protect you, and I will chant so all spirits can hear, and you shall be freed from his every desire forever.
I feel a little inadequate. City Slickers is one of my favorite movies, but I didn't recognize Dr. Ben Jessup, the dentist who was there with his son. Granted, his persona here is rather different, but still. Bill Henderson started singing at 4 years old. He sang with pretty much all of the jazz greats, including Count Basie and the Ramsey Lewis Trio. In 1963, he made an album of his own with the Oscar Peterson Trio. He didn't get into acting until later on. Today, he's an actor playing an actor. As she's leaving, Denise empties every cent she has into his tip jar, I guess.
$50. But it took her a month to save that up. Looks like we caught us another fish.
Cooked and ready to clean. Only this time, we got ourselves a whale. A maid for the Honorable Mr. and Mrs. Defying.
Defying?
Defying, so you better keep your camera ready and loaded.
Not only will the few compromising photos with the maid convince him to leave Denise alone, they'll convince Mr. Defying to pay a nice fat fee for the negatives. That's Luke. He carries out Babalao's magic spells.
I gotta hand it to you, Tony.
Tony,
I told you today we left the slammer, man, that I've changed my name to Antoine Moray, the all-powerful Babalao.
Look, I may do your legwork, Antoine, but I don't believe that voodoo stuff of yours any more than you do.
Does it matter? As long as people like Denise keep faith and bring us business, my voodoo works.
We're conflating some things here. As I mentioned, a Babalao is a priest, specifically of the Ifa religion. When slaves brought the religion to Haiti, it sort of mixed with ideas from the local culture, and voodoo grew out of that amalgam. In Africa, a Babalao was mainly a seer, a fortune teller. Some claimed to have special spells for healing illnesses, but that wasn't a universal thing as far as I could find. By the time things reached New Orleans and settled there, things had gotten so mixed and jumbled that it's not surprising someone like Antoine, can hoodwink the locals.
Some think it don't. Either you're losing your touch or that lady doctor's changing their minds.
You mean the Dubois Clinic?
Old lady Celine's there right now with her grandson, getting a second opinion.
Oh, and the rest of her flock will be right behind her. The Babalao has to work some powerful magic, some gris-gris.
Excuse me? A gris-gris is an object, not an action. It's a pouch that a person wears around their neck to ward off evil spirits. It was often a method of birth control, and I can't help wondering how effective it proved to be, but that's just me. He keeps throwing these terms around like this, and it's obvious he doesn't have a clue what they mean. He learned some new words and likes to use them. Kind of like a 6-year-old learning his first curse words.
That's your job.
My pleasure. Only the doc's not alone anymore. She's got a guy helping her out.
You mean another doctor?
A nurse.
Oh, really? How much help do you think that doctor will get from a man who likes to play nurse?
That's exactly what he's doing, because we know he could fill in as another doctor if he wanted to. He's pretending to be a nurse to lay low and still make enough money to eat.
Hair on Monday. Hair on Monday. Hair on Monday. The power of good lower has triumphed again. Now, Louis, we've scared away the evil spirits.
That's Louis, the boy they were talking about. The lady shaman is Dr. Dubois. The other person in the room is Celine, Louis's grandmother.
This may sting a little, but I want you to watch David and squeeze his hand tight.
Here you go, my friend. There you go. Now it's all over.
It hurt.
I'm sure it did. But I think you're a very brave young man.
Yes, he is. And the spirits know that, Louis. They'll remove the curse left by the rat that bit you.
Long story short, Celine had 2 grandsons, Louis and Paul. A rat bit both of them. When he started developing symptoms, she took Paul to the Babalao. He claimed to have cured him until Paul died of rabies. Celine decided to try something else. That shot is the latest round of the rabies treatment.
He can rest for a few minutes in the lobby. Let my magical gris-gris take effect. We'll prepare a special mojo to protect him through the night. Only until tomorrow. Now, you understand, Celine, it's very important for Louis that you both come back here tomorrow.
Yes, Mamborini.
All right.
As quick as they leave, David can't stand it anymore.
Fill this for me, would you? Just get some spices from the back room, anything leafy.
Anything?
All right, David, I saw the look you gave me in there. Now, you're new around here, and the way I practice medicine might seem a little unusual.
That's one way to put it. You might also say it's making his stomach churn.
Medicine? You told Louis voodoo was curing his rabies.
Because they believe in that. Around here, for blacks and whites alike. Voodoo is a way of life. I use it to attract business. Like a pediatrician puts on a clown suit to make the kids feel more comfortable, I'm doing the same thing, David, only it's a different costume.
David tends to be pretty rigid when it comes to science versus superstition. He thinks she should be offering these people genuine medicine and educating them about it, not perpetuating their wrong beliefs. There is so much he doesn't get.
I grew up around here. I've lived in this neighborhood all my life. I've seen people die from a simple voodoo hex.
Well, wouldn't you call that psychosomatic?
As a doctor, yes. But tell that to them and we'll never see another patient. Don't you understand, David? Their belief is that strong. Now, I may do some things that seem dishonest, but I've got to win their belief, whatever it takes, or they'll go elsewhere for treatment. And then more will die, just like Louis's brother Paul, under the hands of the Babalao.
David is clueless enough about this that he hasn't even heard of the Babalao. Dr. Dubois is in a war with that guy, a war for the minds, souls, and lives of these people. She'll use whatever weapons she has to pull out in order to defeat him. Once he's out of the picture and she has the people's trust, then she can start explaining things. But she has to bust through that wall of belief first. Right now, that means infiltrating, spying, using their own ideas to bring down the Babalao by proving she's more powerful than he is.
Well, you're shaking, old woman. Of course, I can't say as I blame you. If I were you, I'd be halfway to Arkansas.
We ain't done nothing. Nothing wrong. Now, let us be.
Well, now, take it easy. I'm not gonna hurt you. I came to help you out.
Like the way you helped Paul. We don't need your help. Dr. Renee, she gonna save Louis. Our trouble is over.
No, you got that backwards. When you cross the Babalao, your trouble's just begun.
He starts throwing around all the usual voodoo words trying to intimidate them, but Celine says Mambo Renee has more power than the Babalao.
You see, Renee ain't no mambo. Renee is a medicine doctor. She's got less power in her whole clinic than the Babalao's got in his little finger.
Louis. The doctor wanted you to have this mojo, and make sure you come back tomorrow, okay?
Wait, this nurse guy doesn't look effeminate. In fact, he looks rather tough. Maybe I should think about this some more. Now, ask some questions, David.
See you then.
I think David likes leaving himself in the dark. A simple, who's that guy, could have gone a long way.
Look, Tony, pardon me, Antoine, or whatever your name is, you better listen. If we don't knock off that lady doctor, she'll ruin us, man.
Knock her off? I know that she's a thorn, Luke, but we have to be real careful. Unless you want a murder charge all to yourself.
Thanks, buddy. We could scare her off, except there's that nurse. What if he's not as soft as we think he is?
He really is scared of David. He should be, but he doesn't know why yet. Right now, David isn't a stereotype homosexual. That intimidates Luke. Was he hoping... Nah, not in 1979. Babalao has an idea to get rid of the lady doctor and restore the people's faith in him.
Mandrake.
Mandrake is poison.
And salad, yes, but it's mojo.
No, don't tell me. It cures the plague. I think between the two of us, we have it all.
Well, if we don't, let's just pretend, because I'd hate to brave that crowd again. You live here long enough, you know that around Mardi Gras, everybody goes bonkers.
Yes, I've noticed.
They've both also noticed that people are suddenly afraid of them. Closing doors and curtains, running and hiding. Looks like the Babalao has been spreading stories.
All right, Renee, tell me what's going on.
A war. Babble of magic. The best collection of magic tricks south of the Mason-Dixon.
Fighting voodoo with voodoo?
How else? When Celine came in here, it was the best thing that ever happened for the clinic and for Louis, but not for the Babalao. For him to keep in business, he has got to prove to them that his magic is stronger than mine.
Let's put it this way, David. The Wave are an indigenous people who have lived in southwestern Mexico for thousands of years. They have their own language. Let's suppose you want to go set up a clinic in a Wave village. How do you intend to communicate with the people? You learn and speak their language. That's what Dr. Renee is doing, speaking their language to win their trust. She can't teach them to use a Band-Aid if they won't listen to her.
and I'll win.
Renee, you really think it's going to be that easy?
It is if you cheat. A little tetanus here, antibiotic there, a little polio vaccine. Well, let's see what happens. It's 10 o'clock. Time for Loa.
Loa. Spirits.
Good kind, David. We can't keep them waiting, can we?
I don't think this is what she had in mind. Momba Renee isn't impressed.
The Babalao has sent a message, but the Loa have not come to deliver it. They have fled in fear because they know Dr. Renee is more powerful than he is.
Translation: that pepper sculpture is supposed to do something bad to her. Well, where is it? May as well put a nice exclamation point at the end of this sentence. I don't know what that was, but the people watching can't believe she took a bite of it. It's a forceful way of showing what she thinks of Babalao and his curses.
Now you have seen the magic of my Gree-Gree. The Babalao has failed. He is weak. He can no longer heal you. My clinic is open.
Celine and Louis move first, followed by the others. A few wander away, but not many.
You all right?
Louisiana hot sauce.
Well, you said you'd do anything.
Almost.
Oh, dear doctor, heal thyself.
Oh.
I wondered. Those looked a lot like ghost peppers or something similar. How did she keep a straight face? Pure necessity. And milk works a lot better than water. Louis is nervous about getting another shot.
Hey, how long have you had that?
Huh?
That quarter in your ear. How long have you had that?
There's no quarter.
Sure there is. Watch. See? Watch my hands. See that? See? Got your eyes on it? Watch very carefully now. Okay. Ha-ha. Right there. Huh? Now, I think you ought to keep that quarter since I found it in your ear. It must be yours. Now, how about your shirt, huh?
Bill Bixby was a trained stage magician, so that trick was probably way too easy for him. He starred in a series called The Magician in 1973 that I intend to review someday. Watch for it under the TV fails category because it only got 22 episodes. But frankly, I'll review anything that Bill Bixby was in. He was one of my favorite actors and a genuinely good person. The world misses him every day, I think. It's time for the big parade. I suspect this was filmed at a genuine Mardi Gras parade because we have all kinds of extras mugging for the camera, showing off their costumes. I'm pretty sure it's all real. David and Renee are watching the fun.
You probably act a little fun if you had one of those costumes on.
Yeah, I think I would. Look, would you like some cotton candy?
Oh, sure.
All right, why don't you stay here and I'll fight my way through all this and get it for you, okay?
In a crowd like this, separating is a bad idea, especially when you know you have enemies. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Thank you. Renee! Renee! Excuse me.
All the people standing around watching this. The guy in the gorilla suit is cramming the other guy under the wheels of a giant float. Nobody thinks this might be a little unusual? At least tell me they find that unusual.
What a fun. Come on, get loose. That costume, wow, it almost looks real.
Never mind. Let me guess, some guy kicks a hydrant over every Mardi Gras. What does it take to rattle these people? Wrapping up the music is a nice touch. David returns to the clinic to find it trashed and Renee missing.
Yes, hello. I'd like to report a possible kidnapping today at the Mardi Gras.
Dubois, Renee Dubois, Dr. Dubois.
No, it's not just another missing persons report.
Tell them about the clinic being destroyed.
I can't wait 24 hours. No, she wasn't drunk. I'm trying to tell you her life could be in danger.
Tell them someone vandalized the clinic.
Don't you understand? I cannot wait until tomorrow. I told you this can't wait.
What is it with David's habit of telling people everything except what they need to know? Here's all he needed to say. There's evidence of violence. Problem solved. Through that entire call, he told them nothing. Then he wonders why they're blowing him off. He starts going around the neighborhood knocking on doors, but nobody is answering.
You see, sweetheart, the reason that I stopped you, I'm a reporter.
Oh.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm a newspaper reporter. Now, I just got into town, and I understand that yesterday...
Are you sure this is the person you want to interview, Jack? I'm getting tired just watching her.
Right over here. You see where I'm pointing? Quite a lot of damage was done by an enormous... by an enormous green man. Now, somebody around here must have noticed him.
I did.
You're kidding.
No. You want to meet him?
More than anything in the world.
You got it. Hey, John. John, man, come on out. This guy's doing a story on you.
Really?
There's your green giant right there, Jack. Ask away.
Louis! Louis! Louis, listen, wait. Now, hold it. I'm not gonna hurt you. Don't be afraid. Louis, I'm not gonna hurt you. I've got to find Dr. Renee. Louis? Louis, she could have saved your brother. The way she's saving you.
The Babalao failed to save his brother. He's not getting sick the way his brother did, thanks to Mumbo Renee. That should tell him he doesn't need to be afraid of the Babalao. This is making me a little angry. A kid his age shouldn't have to deal with this kind of thing. The rat bite is bad enough, but he's a pawn in a fight that he really doesn't understand. That's unfair.
Please, won't you help me? Please.
Okay, you talked him into it. He'll persuade Celine to talk to you.
Ain't nothing I can do. The Babalao's gone and throw the cuss on Mambo Renee. Ain't nothing nobody can do.
Celine, Renee could die. Now, if you tell me where she is, I might be able to save her.
It's too late. I hear tell Babalao's done put a hex on you, too. Can't nobody lift the curse of the Babalao.
Yet, here he stands, just fine. Again, Babalao failed. The biggest problem is, this stuff has been ground into her consciousness all her life. It's literally all she knows. Here comes Renee, a local that she's known since she was born, and she's preaching a different kind of juju that's stronger than what she's believed in, and proving it. What's a little old lady to do?
Your grandson's life was in her hands, and she saved him. Now Renee's life is in your hands. What will you do for her?
Give in to the guilt trip. That's what a little old lady is to do.
How would you like a taste of your own lower, Doctor?
You're crazy to do this. David's probably got the police by now.
David? Did he have some kind of accident?
Yeah, a cake fell on him.
A rather large one, I heard.
Why are you doing this? Isn't your magical gree-gree strong enough?
Of course it is. I'm giving you an extra special dose. And when your patients see what it does to you, you'll be out of business forever.
It's a paralyzing agent. She'll see and hear everything that happens, but won't be able to move. Tony is a magician himself. He uses pyrotechnics to hide how he does the tricks. We saw Luke over there at the controls. Celine is watching from a distance.
The spirit has cursed Dr. Renee. A curse so powerful that even she cannot control it. She comes to Babalao for salvation. The Papalabas has decreed so that all spirits can hear, Dr. Renee must die.
He demonstrates that the spirits have imprisoned her and she can't move, so only the Babalao can free her and save her from the evil spirit.
Here on Monday, here on Monday.
Oh, that's how his magic works. Chant hair on Monday and give her a whiff of ammonia. But the feather is the most essential ingredient, or so he tells them.
This is taken from the grave of the great Mambo Sinete Dede.
Did you ask first, or is she going to show up wanting it back?
Move, damn it.
If she's smart, the instant she smelled the ammonia, she started holding her breath. Even if it is unlocking her muscles, I think she knows if she stays still and doesn't flinch, they can prove that the Babalao failed yet again. So, which is it? We won't find out. I suppose it's also possible the ammonia just isn't working.
Come on, we're running out of time.
You're running out of time. He improvises.
Begone, evil spirit! I defy Papalabas! Grandma Celine, you have faced Papalabas, the spirit of death, before when he took your paw. When you face him now, you must drive him away.
Babalao, I'm old and frail. I can't chase Papalabas no more.
Do you challenge me, the Babalao?
Well, yeah, she's saying get somebody else.
with these claws of eagle, blessed by the spirits, you will revive Dr. Renee. Together, we will bring her back to life.
Now 2 of them are waving ammonia-soaked talisman over her, and nothing is happening.
The marks of the spirits must be traced in blood. Do it, old woman! Do it!
Don't listen to him!
He was telling Celine to kill Renee. David says he doesn't have any power over those who defy him, and I'll prove it.
I defy you! Show us your strength now. Right here. Summon the spirits and cast a spell upon me now. I am unharmed.
The power of the Loa cast evil on you, non-believer!
Is that your power? Fireworks?
His spirits are made of colored gunpowder, and they can only appear once.
Is that the curse of the spirits? Because if it is, we have nothing to fear. Because he bought his power as you can buy his power in a magic store.
Luke has had enough. He and another guy grab David, throw a blanket over his head, and drag him out. Babalao says now she has to die because that guy angered the spirits.
Isn't that convenient?
And he still wants Celine to do his dirty work for him. I think the spirit Incredible Hulka has different ideas. Bye-bye, Babalao. And somebody go over there and put those fires out, please. Now they can see how he did those things and what a fraud he is. Even if he were to escape as the Babalao, he's fired.
When Murray's clients found out how he was getting his power, they had him arrested for blackmail and fraud. Wait till I add kidnapping to the list. It'll take more than magic to keep him out of jail.
No more fighting voodoo with voodoo, huh?
No more.
Well, if you control Loa like you did last night, whatever you say must be true.
Well, I don't know what that big green thing was, but it certainly wasn't a Loa.
Well, if Mambo says it wasn't Loa, guess it ain't.
They have a lot to unlearn. Baby steps. It wasn't a Loa. Babalao didn't command any Loa. A year or so down the road, we might get to there ain't no Loa. But they have to get there at their own pace.
Louis, do me a favor. Stop calling me Mambo.
Yes, Dr. Mambo.
That's true of a lot of things. He'll figure it out eventually. But it's David's cue to go. He's left Celine and especially Louis better than he found them.
Wait, David. You got something in your ear.
Oh, come on now. There's nothing in my ear.
Yeah. See? A quarter.
Well, I guess I get to keep it, huh?
It was mine to begin with.
We may be looking at a future stage magician now that he's not going to die from a rat bite. I've said this about several leading ladies, but I think David should stay and marry Renee. Jack McGee appeared and then disappeared, so there's no worries about him. And if the Hulk appears, everybody will just assume he glued his costume on and now he's angry because he can't get it off. I think he's found his home. To put it bluntly, okay,